So the next one is from Jackie Jones. Subject is Booker T's comments about Dixie Carter. Hey guys, hope all is well. I'm reading WrestleZone right now about these comments Booker T made about Dixie Carter. He said Dixie Carter seemed like she was living out her MILF dreams. Dixie was getting busy, unquote. This was interesting
Can you find
because
that quote, Joe?
this was interesting because Scott Hall himself. This was interesting because Scott Hall himself flat out said that Kevin Nash slept with her too. Can either of you guys shed more light on this? Was Dixie getting passed around with a ring rat? I'm thinking like a ring rat. She's a good-looking woman, plus she's kind of dumb, which is always hot. I would bang her. First of all, I've never had anybody confirm to me that she slept with anybody. Now I've heard the weird stories about how when she had the hots for Hernandez. And the photo shoots. Bro, Cody, did you ever hear that story?
No, but I know some stories. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Hernandez she brought him in for like a private photo shoot. So I was thinking it was very weird, right? And so you know that story, right? Like you probably heard it from Hernandez, right? So yeah, but I've never heard. I've just heard things like that, but I've never really had any confirmation of anything that's been told to me.
I heard
maybe Conan knows more.
Just as and Conan, I'm sure has more, but just as a fan, I heard Nash, I heard Raven, I heard Hernandez.
Yeah, but those are two my good friends, and they never told me. They never told me.
That's something you might not.
I know. I think they would have told me.
Yeah, but I have. What did you want to say, Conan?
What does the quote say?
The quote. Okay. Booker said that Carter was living out her MILF's dream. He said that she was hot to trot and getting busy. I don't know what Dixie was doing half the time. I know she was hanging out in the bar, hanging out with the boys. And when you're hanging out with the boys, the water might get hot. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what Dixie was doing, but she seemed like she was living out her MILF's dream. I'm serious, man. Dixie was getting busy. I'm not going to say what she was doing, but Dixie was definitely, how do you say it back in the day, hot to trot. I don't know. She had the makeup on and everything. I don't know how much writing she was doing for the show. This is the real deal. I remember one time Dixie threw a huge party. The celebration it was just after the show. There was no real reason to have a party. We're having a party just because the show's over with. Let's have a party. That's when I knew, brother, get your paper, because this ship is going to sink real soon. When the boss starts mingling with the talent, and I don't know what kind of mingling they were doing, but when the boss starts hanging around the town, having parties, hanging out and doing that kind of stuff, it's a bad message and a huge mistake. Business becomes secondary.
I'll say this. I was there. I didn't see this. But I was there right after it happened. There was a party. They had one of these parties after the show, and she was letting Pac-Man Jones do a shot out of her belly button.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
I was there, but didn't see that.
Man, that says it all.
So Conan probably has some stories.
Bro, she would get super, super drunk, bro, and then get right up on Ron Killings, and they'd be talking this close. And I always would tell Ronnie, give her a kiss and get us a raise. He goes, how?
Oh my God, it's great.
I was
right?
always pushing Ronnie, that poor guy, but she was very flirtatious with a lot of the boys. And one time she even bought Hernandez all this clothes, and I was like, bro, he bought you this clothes, and you're like what's up, bro?
You're not taking the hint, right. Any circumstance, if this was any job besides wrestling, and this was your boss, and
then he would always, Sergio, remember that was her husband?
Yeah,
right.
I go, bro, Sergio's just as bad as her, so they know what's up.
Wow.
Yeah. Next one's from Metal. I got along with her. I've always had a good relationship with Dixie.